Hello champions, this is Kwanele Mlambisa and this is Power and Impact, and the topic for this short talk is unwise comparisons. So again, we thank the internet that there's been an explosion of information, and all this information is just available for us from the palm of our hands. And it is quite obvious that we get to choose which kind of information we consume and which kind of information we do not. At times, it may be difficult for some people to exercise this choice because it may really be an overwhelming amount of information from which to select, to entertain ourselves, to educate, or just keep ourselves busy. In trying to select the information that will help us navigate towards our desires, attainment of our desires, it is important to take note, and this should be obvious, that almost every one of us is striving to become better than they were yesterday, than they were last week, last month, or last year. There is an undisputed human desire to keep on getting better and improving our general circumstances. And fortunately, or unfortunately, that desire in you is not going away anytime soon. You must strive to heed to its call or perish. And in trying to fulfill this desire, most people fall into the trap of comparing themselves to other people. It is usually people we think are doing better than us. This desire to compare is very tempting, always. It is a natural but often destructive cognitive shortcut that leads to insecurity, anxiety, and a great deal of unhappiness. Sometimes there's a temptation to compare downwards, that is, to those people we perceive as inferior and doing less or worse than us, just to gain a temporary and insecure ego boost for ourselves. As someone who has suffered from this myself, this is a no-win game and could be said to be foolish at worst. And this is why the great book advises us not to endeavor in this foolishness of comparing ourselves with other people. And hear what it says: for we dare not class ourselves or compare ourselves with those comment themselves by themselves, and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. So comparing yourself to others could depict a lack of understanding of your own uniqueness, and maybe, to an extent, a lack of self-knowledge, inferring yourself as inadequate. And more than being unwise, it's an unfair battle, as you are comparing your own behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's polished and public self. This is the fastest way to steal your joy away from you. Okay, now that we are clear on that, my humble suggestion to you is to make an attempt to shift your focus to your own blessings, the ones you already got. I know you are saying, well, Kwanele, it's easier said than done. Well, you can believe what you want to believe, but this is certainly the cure for this. We all start from different places and we have a unique path. So making comparisons is somewhat foolish. You can use other people's achievements and or successes as inspiration rather than digging a hole of misery for yourself by comparing and arrive at an outcome not so favorable to you. Of course, there's a lot to say on this subject, but that's all I can say for now on this episode. I might make a future episode on this topic. So let me know, what do you think on the comments down below, and please don't forget to click the subscribe button and also exercise your finger a little bit by clicking the like button and share this episode to anyone you think they might benefit from this message. From me to you, I thank you for listening. I appreciate your support as always, and take care.